the golden plains of the south, Africa is crying. Not for rain, no. Not for gold, but for her return. The return of her warriors, her dreamers, her founding fathers, the architects of freedom, who left us with vision, yet unfinished work. And now, from the deepest valleys of darkness, the ancestors call and the people cry. The founding father has returned. Kinako!
Economic independence now. And now, from abroad to witness this occasion. And here I wish to quote the words of Marcus Garvey. He said, once upon a time, he looked throughout the world to see if he could find a government of black people. He looked around. He could not find one. Marcus Garvey said he was going to create one, but he did not succeed. But today, the work of Rousseau, the work of Abel, the work of Marcus Garvey, the work of Osagyefo, the work of these illustrious sons who have gone before us have come to a reality. Freedom! 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 May God bless you.
Please take your seats. Can I address everyone as a colleague and a friend? Yes. Is that okay? Yes. Colleagues and friends then. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. I know it's been a long day. I'll try to be very short. On behalf of His Excellency, President John Dramani Mahama, I'm very pleased to join you at the closing of the Diaspora Summit 2025. This summit is significant for many reasons. An important reason is that it is taking place at a time when Ghana has chosen to place history, justice, and responsibility at the center of a national and continental engagements. President Mahama's role as the African Union's champion for reparations transcends the symbolic. It is a deliberate commitment to advancing the dignity, memory, and material claims of Africans and peoples of African descent worldwide. Ghana intends to remain a serious home for that work. And Sam, thanks for the kind introduction. And to our young people, that a fine rendition, and I accept all your recommendations so that we can work together to realize your fine submissions. Over the past 2 days, this summit has invited reflection on the past and exchange of ideas for a promising future and the renewal of our sense of shared responsibility. Complex histories have been confronted, ideas have been tested, and no doubt, and the meaningful partnerships between Ghana and her diaspora has been clarified in practice. The conversations have been confirmed, and they have confirmed that reparations are not just an abstract moral issue, but a political, economic, and historical one that requires structure, persistence, and credible leadership. To our brothers and sisters in the diaspora, thank you very much. Your contributions to Ghana are neither marginal nor episodic. Through remittances, skills transfer, investment, advocacy, and cultural preservation, you continue to influence this country's past. The idea of the diaspora as Ghana's 17th region is more than a slogan. It is a recognition of your place in our national life. And as you have realized already, this summit has also reaffirmed that resetting Ghana requires partnership. Ladies and gentlemen, Colleagues and friends, government is committed to strengthening diaspora-friendly policies and expanding clear pathways for your return investment and collaboration. Initiatives including the Ejumawura program, Ukokon Kete, Feed Ghana, and the 24-hour economy policy are designed to create real entry points for participation. We know that a strong partnership is not built solely on words. It is created by conditions. Under the Reset Ghana agenda, the groundwork for stability and growth is being rebuilt. Inflation has sharply reduced. The Ghana cedi is stabilizing. Reserves have strengthened, and confidence is returning. We are not happy that this is colleagues and friends, these are not end points. They are the baseline conditions needed for serious engagement by investors, innovators, and partners, both at home and abroad. We are counting on everyone to solidify the progress we have made so far and to do much, much more. Ladies and gentlemen, I began by stating that this gathering is significant in many ways. Please allow me to conclude my brief remarks on a personal note. In an earlier chapter of my academic life, I spent many years researching the transatlantic slave trade and its links to our societies, cultures, and global order. I was particularly interested in our cultural memory, especially regarding the resistance to enslavement. That work confronted me with the scale of historical violence, the resilience of our collective memory, and our own sense of identity today. Much of what I learned over the years has been expressed throughout this conference. I wrote the program. And that tells us that the past is not just a closed chapter of history. That meaningful engagement with these legacies requires us to do more than remember. And that economically, socially, and psychologically, there is a lot we can do to build each other up. Our partnerships call for honesty, accountability, and ongoing action. In that sense, at this summit, we have not just revisited the past, we have clarified the work that still needs to be done. As we conclude the summit, we remember the importance of turning dialogue into lasting relationships, shared commitments, and ongoing action. As always, Ghana is prepared to play her role. To everyone who has traveled from far and near, Ghana welcomes you. Akwaaba. Your presence here confirms that our histories are linked and that our futures are intertwined. On behalf of His Excellency President John Dramani Mahama, the Government of Ghana, and the Organizing Committee of the Diaspora Summit 2025, I thank you sincerely for your engagement, candor, and commitment. May our collaborations continue with clarity, seriousness, and purpose. Enjoy the season. I feel happy. I want to thank you for your attention. And may God continue to bless all of us and reunite our families. Thank you very much.
And as his photo is being taken, allow me to acknowledge the presence of Cheryl Murray Powell, Esquire, International President of the Ethiopian World Federation. Thank you so much, Your Excellency, for having joined us. Thank you so much for bringing more congratulations from His Imperial Highness Prince Hermes of Ethiopia. Ladies and gentlemen, this brings us to the close, please remain in your positions. If our photographers are allowed, may I kindly ask Her Excellency to be ushered back to her seat. Her Excellency will depart. We will ask you all to be upstanding for that. May we ask our VIPs to regain their positions kindly. VIPs, humbly regain your positions as we acknowledge the Republic of Ghana in a few seconds through the national anthem of the Republic. National anthem of the Republic of Ghana.